Hamitake be hdai to kinde ake Dakota be one Dakota will be we will be Dakota be a woa hdake to go. I will be talking about the Dakota language tonight. Going to talk about time tonight. Dakota ekta o yukcha ukithawi. Henano dohan o apha. Iwanda kapcha. Dukte we choya uŋspe. So when we talk from the Dakota perspective, when we talk about time, what words do we use? Because there's time. Of course, we have words for time before Washichus came here, and then when Washichus came here, it changed a little bit. So now we also use clock time. And sometimes when I talk about time, I like to remember. I was talking to Kunshi Carrie Schomer one time, and or I was at a function with her, and she said, before the Washichu came, we didn't have the days of the week as we have them now. We didn't have that concept. We had months, although that was a little bit different. But she said, and then when Washichus got here, then our days were numbered. So that means two things. That's a joke, of course, that she was telling. But wanted to talk a little bit about time, kind of a basic introduction. So I'll be reviewing counting, because you have to know how to count to at least 60 to do Washichu time. But again, Dakota time's a little bit different. Toka he Dakho apha chindo. Dehano wigde techikedo Dakota ekta. Ichish no ehanachchi. Dakota wichashta wikjemani yamni sam shahdoha. Otke wichapedo. Makata otkoe hechia hechupido. Nako bedote hechia. Akichita tipi ikieda. Dakod winuchchada wichachchada. Wianaku koshka naku wikoshka naku wakhaja hechia ewichia naka. Unkano hena kakija naku kakij wichapido. Henina techikedo. Naku 1862 heahan, December 26th heahan. Dakod wichashta ki henot ki wichapido. Heyo ihachana ki ha. Ake wichashta hena wichunki ksapiktedo. So just wanted to say before I get started that this is always a difficult month for the Dakota Oyate, the Dakota people, because this is the month that in which we remember the 38 Dakota men that were hanged at Mankato on December 26th, 1862. So we remember those men, but also during this time there were elders, elder men, elder women, women and children, and young men, young women that were put in a concentration camp down by Fort Snelling. And remember them throughout this time too. And mieno oichakashke hechia taku ichawe kenano kakiyushapi. So I had relatives that suffered at that concentration camp down at Fort Snelling. Hushasha is one of my relatives. And his blood runs through my veins. So, but I just wanted to say that the day after tomorrow, ihachana, hena ake no makato otoe heichia. Wichaki septido. They're going to be remembering the 38 at Mankato the day after tomorrow, December 26th. And usually we say the 38 plus 2 Shakopee and medicine bottle who were drugged. They were up in Canada. They were brought back to Minnesota and hanged without legal counsel at Fort Snelling, the fort itself. So just wanted to say that we remember them. And we charged the Henanu Gichiza pi Ichinsh Isatranka Oyate Dechi Ahiti Gadayan Opichi Abschnido. So, you know, those men that were hanged, they were fighting because the Americans they came, they set up their homes, their way here, and they took, and they've still not made that right. So that is something that hdoǧaŋ. That is something that we will talk about. So just wanted to put that out there. And this also, just not for that, but amongst the Ocheti Shakui, also Sitting Bull, on December 15th, he was murdered by Indian police. And then, of course, right towards the end of this month, Wounded Knee took place, the first Wounded Knee. And anyway, just wanted to say we remember them. Naku heon tech hinachche tech istod uya. So we're still having a hard time because of those things. All right. So, but those, you know, our relatives, the ones that were hanged, the ones that were murdered and died in the concentration camp, the ones that were murdered at Wounded Knee by the U.S. Army, Totanka, Iotake, Sitting Bull. You know, us remembering them is an act of resistance. And as Dakota people, and when I say Dakota, I'm talking about Lakota, Nakota. It does not matter. But that's the dialect that I speak, not the lialect. That's a joke. Anyway. But when you speak Dakota, that is also resistance. That is one of the things of, as they say, decolonization. Kiwashicho etaha hdoǧaŋ behechado. That is decolonization, tearing ourselves away from the ways of the Washicho. So Dakota wo hdaka, speak Dakota, all of you. All right. So time. You know, to honor our ancestors, speaking Dakota is honoring our ancestors. So, heched no hena ohoichundapiktedo. That's how we will honor them. All right, so time. I'm going to start off with a few things. So, we'll do. I do Dakota time. I'll do both. Let's start with Washichu time because it's a little bit different. So we have Wancha, Numpa. Okay. Oops. So Wancha, Numpa. So Wancha, Numpa, Yamini, Dopa, Zapta, Shakpe, Shakui, Shahdoha, Napchiwanka, Wikjemana. Wancha, Numpa, Yamini, Dopa, Zapta, Shakpe, Shakui, Shahdoha, Napchiwanka, Wikjemana. And then ake wanji, ake nupa. Okay, so we'll go up to 12. Yamini, dopa. Okay. Wancha, numpa, yamini, dopa, sapta. Shakpe. Shakuni. Oops. Shadoha. Getting ahead of myself there. Nachiwanka. Oops. Wikjemina. Ake. Wanji. Ake. Numpa. I can't remember which lesson I did counting on, but I've gone over all the numbers up to 100. So again, wancha, numpa, yamini, dopa, sapta, shakpe, shakui, shahadoha, napchiwanka, wikjemina. So 1 through 10, ake wanji, ake numpa, 11, 12. So what time is it? How do you ask what time it is? Okay, so now again, I want to talk about the sound here. So that dona apha, not dona, dona. Now I'm being specific about that because I have heard from speakers. It's not this. I'm going to say for Dakota people, not talking about Assiniboine or out at like Fort Peck or a place like that, where some of them actually that is the sound they make. But for Dakotas, we don't make that sound for this. It's the da, like in Dakota. We don't say Dakota, we say Dakota. Same sound, da, dona. Dona apha, dona apha. How many strikes? What time is it? So Minnesota makoche dechia tohan, what time is it? Unkap unchinki ha. Dona apha. Unkap to do. So when we want to ask, when we want to know what time it is, when we want to say that, this is what we're going to say. Dona apha. Dona apha. Dona apha. Dona apha. Now that's Washichu sense of time, okay? Because we're asking for one of these here. And how you respond. So if it's on the hour, we're going to respond. So let's see, it's going to be 9 o'clock. We could say that too when it's not quite. Okay. So right now it's my computer says 8:48. But we're just doing the hour time right now. So if it was 8 o'clock, shahadoha aphe, 8 o'clock, 8 strikes. Dona pahe, shahadoha aphedo. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. If it was 3 o'clock, yamini aphedo. Kora dona pahe, yamini aphedo. Friend, what time is it? It's 3 o'clock. 3 strikes. Okay? Wancha aphe. zapta apha. So that's why I put 11 and 12 on here. So if it's 11 o'clock, hdatu kide akewanji apekiha imokiktedo. Ichin shwazia uktedo. Tonight, I'm going to go to bed at 11 o'clock because Santa Claus is coming. Wazia. That's we didn't have Santa Claus either, but we had wazia. All right. Ake nupa ape. Now, how can you tell if it's 11 at night or 11 during the day? Context. We don't really do the PM AM thing. So if I say akewanjia pekiha imunkikte, I'm going to go to bed at 11 o'clock, probably means night, unless I work the graveyard shift or something. Okay. So, but again, dona apha, what time is it? And whatever time it is, apha. So that's on the hour. Now, what if it is? What if? So, apha sam hanke. Now, again, this word here, it's apha. Apha. Apha means to strike. It's also a homonym. It also means he or she is waiting for he, she, or it, but we're not going there right now. So if it's 5:30, zapta apha sam hanke. Zapta apha sam hanke. Zapta apha sam hanke is 5:30. This is half more than. Think of it like that. It's half more than 5:30. 4:30. Dopa aphe samhanke. 12:30. Ake numpa aphe samhanke. Dona pahe. Shadoha aphe samhanke do. What time is it? It's 8:30. Okay? So on the hour plus, whatever, 30. Okay? Now, minutes. We have that. We also have seconds. Seconds aren't really used unless you're timing something, I guess. I don't know, but I've never heard a speaker use seconds, but certainly minutes. So how would you use seconds? So again, you have that aphe, sam, and then gotta fix that. There's this word here. Duzahida. Duzahida. So duzahida means swift. It's short for nape duzahida. Nape is your hand. Duzahida means swift or fast. It's talking about that swift, the swift hand on the clock. So if I want to say, let's say 3:33, okay? So I'm going to say Yamini aphe, there's that. Sam duzahida, and then whatever 33 is. So 33, if you review your counting, 33, week gemina yamini sam yamini. So if I want to say it's 3:33, yamini aphe sam duzahida, week gemina yamini sam yamini. That's the formula. So let me write it on something else here, and then I'll come back to this. I'm going to keep these here because if I have time, I want to go back to these. I suppose I can write them out later. I'll just erase them. So it's really grammar. It's a question of grammar, which comes first, the structure. So again, you have the 1 through 12 number, whatever that is, apha, sam, hdođaŋ, and then, so that's the formula for any time that you're saying like 5:37, 8:39, 1:23. This is the formula you're going to use. If it's on the hour, you're just going to have apha. Wancha apha, 1 o'clock. Zapta apha, 5 o'clock. But if it's going to be, you know, so I'll write some numbers here. So let's say it's 1:25. Let's say it's 4:52. Let's say it's 8:59. Let's say it's 12:05. Okay, so I'll say these. So, and look at the formula. Wancha apha, sam, hdođaŋ, wikchemana numpa samzapta. Okay. 4:52. So this part's going to be this right here, this side. This wancha or this dopa shahdoha akinupa. That's going to go right here. The minutes are going to be on the other side. So I suppose that's the, you know. So 4:52. Dopa apha sam hdođaŋ wikchemana zapta sam numpa. 8:59. Shahdoha apha sam wikchemana zapta sam napchiwanka. 12:05. Ake numpa apha sam hdođaŋ zapta. Okay, so that's washichu time. Okay, that's clock time. And again, out west they'll say mazashkashka donaho. For what time is it? Again, we'll say dona apha. And I know up at Spirit Lake again they say wihiaina dona. Wihiaina dona. That's wihiaida is a clock. Not everybody says wihiaida up there. They say wihiaina dona. So remember to ask in your community, how do you say what time it is? But here in Minnesota, makocha dona apha. And we're talking about this clock time, okay? Now, other words for time. Other words for time. So, I like to use mnemonic devices as well. Those are some either ways of remembering parts, certain way to remember something, whether it's verbal or physical. I have these two things I do with, so now we're going to talk about some specific Dakota words, dohan and dohani. Okay, so dohan. And I'm going to draw this arrow. And for this one, I'm going to do this. So, and to go along with this, I'm going to say dohan, dohani, dohan, dohani, dohan, dohani. See, now that seems silly, but dohan, when in the future, dohani, when in the past. Okay, so when you ask somebody, when are you going to go to the store? When are you going to get your per cap and pay me back? Cool. Okay, when, so future tense. When's Apollo? When are you going to ask that person out on a date? Geez, it's been a long time. When are you going to make fry bread again? You know, so this is all stuff in the future. But in the past, when did you last see so-and-so? When did you go over there? When did you do that? Okay. When did you pay me back? Because I don't remember. No? Okay. All right. So I'm going to talk about these. So some very basic ones. So some very basic sentences here. Dohan he chanukta. That's a good one. Dohan he chanukta hai. Dohan he chanukta hai. When are you going to do that? That could be homework, a chore somebody has to do. Somebody's been taken long to do something. Koda dohan he chanukta hai. Dohan he chanukta hai. That's when in the future. This right here, this kta, there's kte and kta. We'll say when you see kta, it's usually going to be a question, but not always. Kte is going to be a statement. The kte lets the speaker know that you're talking about future tense, something that has not happened yet. Dohan he chanu kta hai. When you do that, going to. When are you going to do that? Now, as opposed to, dohini he chanu hai. Dohini he chanu hai. When did you do that? You see? So this one is in the past. Dohan, dohini. Dohan he chanukta hai. So you could ask somebody, this is a full Dakota conversation. Dohan he chanukta hai. Ichamu do. Dohini he chanu hai. When are you going to do that? And the person responds, I did it. And you could say, oh, when did you do that? See? So, future tense, past tense, but here's these are the key words. Okay? Or this one. Dohan dekta. Dohan dekta hai. Dohan dekta hai. Now, let me get through this. Dohan dekta hai. When are you going to go? When will you go? I'm getting tired of you. Tohan dekta hai. Just kidding. All right. As opposed to dohini ya'i hai. Okay. Tohan dekta hai. When are you going to go? Tohan ya'i hai. When did you go? So if somebody talks about, the store, something very common. Dohan mas opyeta dekta hai. I guess we'll talk about that a little bit because last week I talked a little bit about places, but Dohan mas opyeta dekta hai. When are you going to go to the store? As opposed to when did you go to the store? Dohini mas opyeta ya'i hai. Okay, so all right. Actually, let me write both of those up here, underneath here. Let me do this a little bit differently here, just to give you some conversational stuff here. So, Dohan mas opye da dekta hai. So these are both future. Dohan dekta, when are you going? Dohan mas opyeta dekta hai. When are you going to go to the store? Both future tense. Then we have dohini ya ihe. When did you go? When did you arrive there? When did you go there? As opposed to Dohenimas opiataya iha. Dohenimas opiataya iha. See? So the place goes, typically, goes right here. And remember last week we talked about places. And we need the to. Don't say, Dohanmas opiadekta. When you go store. That sounds like movie Indian stuff. Dohanmas opiata. Or Dohanmas opia hechia. Gaish Dohanmas opia ekta. Those are all okay to have right here. I prefer to use sta because that's what I was taught and heard the most as a Dakota speaker. So again, just to look at this here. Dohan dekta. When are you going to go? When are you going? Dohan mas opiata dekta. When are you going to go to the store? Now, what's cool is you can take mas opia and replace that with anything. Dohan wachipita dekta. When are you going to the powwow? Dohan omanichieta dekta. When are you going to go to the meeting? Dohan isanti makocheta dekta. When are you going to Santee? Dohan mini wakanta dekta. When are you going to Fort Totten? Dohan imanija ska otueta dekta. When are you going to go to St. Paul? See, you just replace that, but you need the stuff. Now, doheni ya iha. When did you go? So if somebody says, yeah, I went over there yesterday, I did this, I went over there. Doheni ya iha. When did you go? Not where did you go, we're not quite there yet. As opposed to, doheni mas opiata ya iha. Doheni mas opiata ya iha. Mijabadawa chindo. When did you go to the store? I wanted to go too. Okay. Doheni mas opiata ya iha. Doheni mas opiata ya iha. When did you go to the store? So we have when in the future, when in the past. When in the future. So this is what I teach my students. Dohan, doheni. Dohan, doheni. And you notice it's always the first thing here in the beginning. Dohan dekta. Dohan mas opiata dekta. Doheni ya iha. Doheni mas opiata ya iha. Okay? So, when in the future, when in the past. Very simple way. We have so many words that have to do with time. And I don't have enough time to talk about all of them tonight. Okay. But these are, I want to talk about those two. And we got dona apha. You could say dona apha hechanukta. Dona apha hechanukta. See, so the washichu time, that works with these as well. But I guess you have to, so yeah, dona apha hechanukta. What time will you do that? Dona apha hechanu. What time did you do that? See, so dona apha hechanu, dona apha hechanu, they're both the same up until the future tense gets that. Dona apha hechanukta. When will you do that? Dona apha hechanu. When did you do that? Dona apha dekta. What time will you be going? Dona apha mas opiata dekta. What time will you go to the store? So again, take out dohan, put dona apha. Dona apha dekta. Dona apha dekta. When will you go? Dona apha mas opiata dekta. When will you go to the store? Dona paya iha. When did you go? Dona paya iha. When did you go? Dona apamas opiataya iha. Dona apamas opiataya iha. What time did you go to the store? Okay, so dona apha could work as either one of these. In most cases. All right, so we'll say that for now. All right, so that is, it's a little bit about time. Should I expand on that for now, or is that enough? I think I will pause there on time, but I will revisit it. So, and again, if you have questions on this, please let me know. Okay? All right. I'm just going to take a picture of this because I think I might post some of these on the, whoops, don't want to see my ugly mug on there. All right. So last week, we were talking about going places. And wanted to talk a little bit about some, now, this is going to be a lot of information, but, you know, if you use it, you think of examples. I'll think of some examples as we go along. But again, I want you to remember that kda, when in the future, or it's going to be future tense question, and kde, future tense statement. So, just a couple basics on just talking about this, because this has to do with time. So if I'm going to say I ate, wawatedo, that's I'm eating, or I ate. Sometimes it has to be contextualized with, you know, hiha wawatedo, I ate last night. Nakahana wawatedo, I ate this morning. Wana wawatedo. That could be I just ate, or I'm eating right now. It depends on the context. Wana does not necessarily always mean right at the moment. Oof. Imapuzedo. I am thirsty. Imapuzedo. All right, but if I'm going to say I will eat, wawatiktedo. I will eat. Wawatiktedo. This means that it hasn't happened yet. You're at a feast and they're serving the food, or you're talking, you're not paying attention. Somebody says, watikte, how watikte? Yeah, I'm going to eat. But this question here, watikte, watikte. Are you going to eat? Remember last week I was talking about this wa and this ya. Wa is me, ya is you. Wayatikte, are you going to eat? Watiktedo, yeah, I'm going to eat. But you see, this goes with the question here, kda, and this is a statement, kde. All right. So keep that in mind. That kde and kda. All right. All right. So we'll see how far I get with these. I suppose I'll continue talking about these next week. Next week will be the 10th lesson, 10th time I've been doing this, and I might do a review before moving on. But I also posted this week the first 8 weeks, all the information I've gone over. So remember, if you have any questions about that stuff, you can message me or post them on the Bideo Dakota Iapi Ocheti Facebook page. All right. So now we're going to talk about motion verbs. So last week we talked about yeah, to go, and we talked about whoops. We talked about E. E is, so there are a few ways to think about this. Ye, he or she goes. E, he or she went or arrived there or arrives there, okay? So, ye, so let me do this actually. I'm going to do, I figured out a few years back how to teach talking about verbs. One of the ways to talk about it in Dakota, not using English, but we only have a small time here, so I'll give you the short. So, ie. Ie means he or she. That's it. That is he or she, he or she. For me, I'm going to say mie. I am the one. It is me. Mie. That's me. You, nie. Okay? So, ie, he or she. Actually, I'll write those. Me and you. Okay? So, and again, complete sentences too. Like if somebody says, that du stood, yeah, who knows this? You could say, me, I am the one. All right, so these two verbs here, these two action words. So we have ye, to go, e, went. We'll say that for now. So if I say he or she goes, it's going to be ye. If I am going, the de. If you are going, de. Okay. If you are going to go, or I'm sorry, if he or she is going to go, then you need the kte. If I am going to go, bedikte. If you are going to go or will go, future tense. That movie, Shuktokcha kchi wachi. No, Shuktokcha obwachi. That's how we would say it. Shuktokcha obwachi. Dances with wolves. You know, the Tetuans, the Lakotas, they say Shunkmani tu tanka ob wachi. We don't say Shunkmani tu tanka, we say Shuntanka. Or Shuktokcha, sorry. Shuntanka is one of the words for horse. Shuktokcha is the word for wolf over here. And anyway, in that movie, one of my favorite scenes, it's very short, but it's between Floyd, Red Crow, Westerman, Kanchi Duta, and Wind in his hair. And they're talking about, Wind in his hair is talking about, yeah, you should go over there and talk to that Washichu guy, blah, blah, blah. And Floyd looks up at him and he says, now in Lakota, I believe he says something like, Meninkte shnielo, ninkte lo. That's Lakota. If it was Dakota, though, gonna say, Bedektischnido. Dektido. Bedektischnido. Dektido. I'm not going to go. You are going to go. Okay? But look at that kte. Bedekte shni. So bedekte, I will go. Bedekte shni, I will not go. Mas opieta bedekte shni. I am not going to go to the store. Wachipita bedekte shnido. I am not going to go to the powwow. Because I went last night, I got a hold of some bad fry bread. Just kidding. Okay. Bedekte shnido. I am not going to go. Dektido. You are going to go. Okay? But you see these words here. But all right. So that's just the verb going. Okay? Now we're going to do went. Now it looks a little different. If he or she went, it's just going to be E. If I went, it's going to be wa-E. And if you went, it's going to be ya-E. Okay? So, so let's say gas station. Wihediska TV. Da. So again, we have the location, the place, the to. Wihediska TV. Da. Bedikte. I am going to go to the gas station. Wihediska TV da dikte. You are going to go to the gas station. Wihediska TV da yekte. He or she is going to go to the gas station. Wihediska TV da e. He or she went to the gas station. Wihediska TV da wa-e. I went to the gas station. Wihediska TV da ya-e. You went to the gas station. Okay. Then of course we have dona apha and dohani and dohan. You know, dona apha wihediska TV da dikda. Okay. So I think actually right underneath these, I will write the question. Yep. Dohan wihediska TV da dikda. When are you going to go to the gas station? Actually, let's do this. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to end. Before I end for a few minutes, I was going to talk about. Somebody asked last week about work and school. Are you going to go to work? So there are a few ways to say it, but there's a really concise way. Okay. So this word here, hdani. 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 Hdani is, that's to work. Hdani. Hdani dekta. Hdani dekta. Are you going to work? Are you going to go to work? It's literally, will you go and do toiling? Will you go and do the act of working? Not necessarily to a place, but just to do the act of working. Okay. I went to work. See, but again, it's using, you know, these over here. I went to work, or I'm going to go to work. Dani bedikte. I am going to go to work. I went to work. Hdani wa I. Hdani wa I. Okay? So, same thing over here with, we'll do school. Wayawa. We'll change it up just a little bit. Wayawa ya iha. Did you go to school? Wayawa ya iha. Wayawa. Wayawa bedikte. I'm going to go to school. Wayawa bedikte. And Wayawa wa I. I went to school. Wayawa wa I. I went to school. All right. So we're not done. Let's see. A. Well, I guess a few other things on time. Real quick. Just real quick. Okay. And all right. Hdani ha heahan wa ido. I went yesterday. Hdani ha heahan. Hdani ha heahan. Yesterday. Today. Ampetugde predicted. Ampetugde predictedo. I'm gonna. So where would like store go in here? Right here. Store could go here with mas opie and then da too. Hdani ha heahan mas opie tawa I. I went to the store yesterday. Ampetugde mas opie da predictedo. I'm gonna go to the store today. Achana mas opieta dekta he. Are you going to go to the store tomorrow? Hdani ha heahan. Yesterday. Ampetugde. Today. Achana. Tomorrow. Ampetugde is short for ampetu. Ampetuginde. But it gets contracted. This K. This K-I-N, this ki, which can be translated as the, gets shortened down to that K, and it turns into a G sound, and it becomes ampetug, ampetug. Okay? So if it's today, that could be both future tense or past tense. Ampetug de mas opieta ya iha. Did you go to the store today? Hia. No. Ampetug de mas opieta predictedo. I am going to go to the store today. All right? So, whew. That's it, my relatives. Be well, and I'll see you again.